Alright, now I just want to show you guys just one way of recycling some stuff. Now this is one of my perennial beds. You've seen it before for other things, but now it's basically herbs, and you can see everything's really getting hammered by the heat. Like we've had 40 plus, 45, it was 47 degrees the other day out here, so even if you water every day, stuff just gets burnt, and it's just kind of difficult to protect it. So I got this mesh. This is like Rio, it's F52, which is, I guess it's probably an Australian term, but it's for reinforcement for concreting. I'm not sure what you'd class it as in other countries, but we call it Rio. Now you can see I've just got the two strips, that one there and this one here, and I've literally just bent it over the top, and I've tucked it in on each side. You can see how it's tucked in, you can see how dry it is there, see how the soil's starting to separate from the edge of the bed. But so what I'm going to do, so I've created these like arcs at the front here, you can see them in unison there. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to have get some weed mat, and I'm going to place it from about here to about the same place on the other side. So during the hottest part of the day, like all this kind of time frame all around here, it's basically going to be shaded, so it'll still get a certain amount of heat from the sun, but the shade cloth will actually reduce it by a good 60-65%. So that should help out a lot and just reduce the amount of like direct burning that's getting what they're getting at the moment. So early morning, east is this way, so obviously the sun's going like that. So in the morning they're going to get direct sunlight up until, I'm calculating, roughly around 11:30, and then they'll be in the shade after that. So that should reduce some of the burn. But just so you can see it, now I'll just use those little plastic ties, the pull ties, to actually attach it so the wind doesn't blow it all off. And I'll just, like I was saying, just from here and all the way to about there. So I've still got access in the sides. If I want to, like, you know, put the hose through, the gaps are big enough, I've got the ends. I don't have to worry about direct sunlight through there. And once it's covered, it'll just create like a small little igloo. Now you could do this with other different kinds of wires and what have you. Reinforcement mesh is pretty tough, so it'll be there forever. And it bends really easily. This is only a 5mm gauge Rio, so it's really easily bent, I should say. I'll come back and do another quick video when they're actually in, but just so you can see, so that's how it is. That's how we're going to create it. Now I'm actually doing, we're looking at doing some shade houses, kind of getting stuck into production for sale with the available paddocks now that the sheep are gone, so I've got some space. So we're going to use the same kind of method but on a bigger scale, and I'll go through that when I show you too. But just food for thought. Food for thought. Just, you know, utilising stuff that's around. And I'll come back and I'll quickly show you when it's finished too. Cool. I'll see you soon.